Fuck. Mute. Okay. All right. Hey, we are live. I didn't realize I was on camera there. Probably shouldn't be cursing. Hot mic. Oops. Demonetized already. Hey, welcome everyone. So glad you could join me. Just trying to get everything set right. Another day. No audio. Hello. Check. You heard that cursing. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh man, you caught me. I curse occasionally. Damn, did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that at all. Anyway, hey, thanks for joining me. Happy Halloween. I'm glad you could join me. Running late as always. Let me try on YouTube. Huh. You still can't hear me on well, Look at the Moon heard me. So maybe you need to check your settings. Because apparently you can hear me now. Good. Okay, I'm good. Good. All right, yeah. We all make mistakes. I made a mistake of thinking that I had that screen blocking what I was doing before I started. No, turns out I didn't. No. Live and learn. Anyway. Cool. We got some people over on YouTube. We got more people on the Rumble. So thanks for joining. Rumble gang. Got my midnight coffee here. This is actually, this is an espresso. Not an espresso. What am I saying? Got another eggnog. Can't help myself. I just love it. Where did the... Here we go. So, how's your day going? Mine, so far, pretty good. I went to the doctor. I couldn't get out of that appointment. So I went there. That was interesting, to say the least. I don't know why that doctor's offices have to be plastered with gay pride stuff. I mean, it's not even Pride Month, but they had the stuff everywhere. A bit much. I don't know. Whatevs. Okay. Well, I got a couple of jokes I've written to kick things off. Of course, now that I'm talking, my dog wakes up, you know. Today was about the last day in Portland that before the rain hits. It's going to start raining today. And so I spent a lot of time trying to finish up all my yard work before the storm. So that's what I was outside doing. A lot of that this evening. When I could have been writing better jokes, but let's kick it off with some bad jokes, right? Everyone needs bad jokes on a Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, trick-or-treat age limits? Really? In Virginia, they used to threaten teens with jail time for it. I mean, I get it. Those teens can be pretty scary, but 6 months in jail for a candy bar? It's harsher than some white-collar crimes. But remember, folks, age is just a number, and Halloween is just about the spirit, whether you're 9 or 99. As long as you're wearing a costume, you're okay in my book. Elon Musk is turning Twitter into an everything app. Yeah. First, it's going to be a dating app by 2024, so get ready to swipe right on rocket enthusiasts. And he's not stopping there. He wants Twitter to be digital banking powerhouse. I mean, why not? Because nothing says date night like checking your balance and tweeting in one place. I don't know about you, but my feed on X is the last thing I want a potential date checking out. Yeah. Corruption in Ukraine is so out of control. How out of control is it? It's so out of control that officials are stealing like there's no tomorrow. They fired their defense minister. But that's like locking the barn after the cows already have joined the cattle rustling gang. And now Zelensky's office is all about avoiding any perception of corruption. Too late. Making his staff work in tiny bunker rooms. It's like the world's weirdest reality show. Ukraine's next honest bureaucrat. Yeah. Good luck on that. Are you familiar with Chicago mayor? New mayor they got there, Johnson? Well, he's on a quest for racial equity. Yeah, and he's decided the key is giving fewer parking tickets to black residents. Yeah, I mean, it's a novel approach. Parking ticket reparations? Who knew? But they're also calling a sense of urgency a white supremacist concept. So if you have a sense of urgency of getting back to your car before the meter expires, that's white supremacy. Yeah. So if you're in a hurry in Chicago, you're not just late, you're part of a conspiracy, and this is what you spend your time on when you run a city with absolutely zero problems. I mean, we haven't heard of Chicago having any other issues, have we? No. Some interesting news here. Move on, King Philippe. Spain is in the grip of Leonor mania as Princess Leonor's popularity soars. She's won hearts, broken protocol, and even overshadowed her granddad's elephant hunting days. Who knew turning 18 could make you a royal rock star? Yeah, she's really big on Instagram, too. Bud Light is going through a rough patch in the U.S. Yeah, their partnership with a transgender influencer led to a backlash, and now they're trying to regain their lost customers. Sales are sinking faster than a ship with holes, but they're hopeful. Their solution? Focus on beer, not debates. Well, that's a refreshing idea. If only I'd heard about this for the last number of years. Yeah. Hey, keep your politics out of my mediocre beer, right? That's what we all want. Isn't it funny? No sound. Someone else. Grandma G10 says no sound. Now, I'm pretty sure there's sound. So, Grandma G10, I need you to turn up the volume because everybody else on Rumble says they can hear me now. So, okay. All right, good to hear. Isn't it funny how one of the most profitable companies ever, YouTube, still wants more? They're like the Richie Rich of the internet, putting up pop-up warnings to make sure you watch their ads. Yeah, I guess when you're rolling in it, you just want to roll in more. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, we got people on both sides saying there's something up with the volume. I'm looking at the volume here. Hang on, I'm looking at the volume here. Okay, volume's okay. Okay, no issues here. Good. Okay. You know, that's the thing, is when you're doing things, you never think that you're the problem, right? I'll tell you that as soon as I get done with these other bad jokes here. Turns out the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs wasn't the sole bad guy. Where's the... Huh. Well, I missed the setup to that joke, so never mind. Skip. Okay, recently the night sky in Canada had a spooky surprise. Bright orange auroras. There's a catch. Auroras shouldn't be orange. Turns out it was a rare mix of red and green lights, a cosmic Halloween costume, nature's way of saying trick or light show. Yeah, and Representative George Santos is in hot water with 23 indictments. He's not thrilled about it, but you know what's scary? How many other congresspeople might have indictments waiting if anyone else took a look at them? Yeah. A welding company tried to pay a subcontractor. Just heard echo. The echo could have been just for a second because I unmuted something here. Okay. Welding contractor tried to pay a subcontractor $23,500 in loose change. That's 3 tons of coins. Went before a judge, and the judge said, nope, you can't do that, and ordered them to use a check. Well, they did get a free national press story, so at least that's something, right? And lastly, this Halloween, get ready for the hottest costume. I can't even read. Get ready for the hottest couple's costume, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. It's a collision of NFL fans and Swifties. To dress as Travis, grab a mustache and an 87 jersey. Don't worry. If you can't grow facial hair, there are plenty of less hairy options. After all, Halloween's about fun. Not everyone can have a perfect mustache.
Now we have the story, actually. RFK Jr. comes out in favor of reparations, carving out lane to Biden's left.
Oh, that was wrong.
So,
wrong. What?
You know, when our...
That was not... There. Is this? Oh, man. What is... Nothing is working today. So, have some going out music. I just... Oh, man. Anyway. Okay, well, sounds good to you, Erie Fairy. Thank you. So it looks like we're doing okay on sound on both of these things. I have a long checklist that I have written. Did I do it before this show? I did not. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh. Anyway, how y'all doing? You having a good evening? You have any trick-or-treaters? Like I say, I don't get any trick-or-treaters at my house, but for years, I would buy candy every year, and no one would show up. I don't like cheap Halloween candy, little tiny candy. It's not my thing. I don't like it. So now I just turn off the porch light and hope nobody comes by. So it's pretty good. Look at the Moon says drums work, background works, bourbon and eggnog works. Yeah, it might be spiced rum, but bourbon is also good. So yeah, look at the chat. We got lots of chat going on, which is very cool. Good to see everyone joining in the fun tonight. I bet alternating coffee and eggnog really enhances both. Need to find some keto eggnog. Oh, the key is, you know, if you're going to do it, just do it. Just do eggnog if you're going to do it. You don't have to have much. You know, just like 4 ounces is plenty. Yeah, okay, cool. Late night drinking games. I think I'm a little too old for drinking games. No offense. I don't need a reason to drink. Just give me a drink and I'll drink it. You don't have to trick me into anything. Very nice. But you know, speaking of Halloween, I guess we can talk about some cheap, low effort Halloween costumes. You ever have a low effort Halloween costume? Well, I written a top 12 list, so I I guess we can do that real quick. Oh my goodness. So these are the top 12 low effort Halloween costumes. Yeah. Number 12, a serial killer. Attach a cereal box to your shirt and then just hold a plastic knife. Yeah. Number 11, low effort Halloween costume. A shade thrower. Just carry a beach umbrella and give a side eye. Okay. Low effort costume. Number 10, a blessing in disguise. Wear regular clothes with a priest collar. Yeah. Blessing in disguise. Yeah. Number 9, Smarty Pants. Just glue some Smarties candies to your jeans. Boom. There you go. Low effort. Number 8, a quarterback. Just tape a quarter on your back. There you go. Low effort. All right, number 7, a 50 Shades of Gray. Just wear all the gray shades you own. Yeah. Oh, this is dumb. This is so dumb. You can dress as a muggle. Just wear regular clothes and a no magic allowed sign. Is this on? Check, check, check. Number 5, just go as a freeloader. Show up to the party and just enjoy the free treats. Okay, number 4, low effort costume. A self-portrait. Just carry a framed picture of yourself. Yeah, self-portrait. All right. Yeah, literal costumes. Just literal costumes. Yeah. Number 3, a ceiling fan. Wear a shirt that says "Go Ceilings." Oh man. Oh. No. Sorry. Number 2, a literal vampire weekend. Wear a cape and just carry a calendar for the weekend. And the number 1, low effort Halloween costume. A basic witch. Dress normally, carry a broom, and just say, "I'm so witchy." All right. Yeah, there we go. Low effort Halloween costumes. When I was teaching school years ago, I took Calvin and Hobbes comic strips and just taped them on my suit jacket, and just like on just stripes on my pants, and I was a stand-up comic. Yeah. So oh man. Oh, ceiling fan was the best. Yeah. Go ceilings. Oh man. Oh. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, but I just found it funny. Well, the other day we tried doing this connections, and I just wanted to try it one more time. So let's see if we can do that real quick. It should just take a minute. But I need help. I need help on it, because I think I tried it yesterday by myself, and I didn't get it. So that's not... Okay, let's see if I can make this. Can I make this bigger? All right, here we go. Let's try this out. Now, again, the goal is we need 4 groups of 4. Oh, good. You like ceiling fan. Good. The ceiling should be the name of a pro sports team. Really should. You know, I think that would be a fun, just a dumb shirt if you had one just in the font and the style of like a university, right? It says ceilings. Anyway, so we're looking for groups of 4 here. Now I can do one right off the bat. Okay, I got tulip, I got daisy, I got rose, and I got violet, and those are flowers, right? Let's hope so. Yeah, flowers. But let's see what else we can get here. Let's see. Barn, farmer, tractor, chicken? Could that be? What is an aster? I can't believe you don't know what an aster is. I mean, as I frantically put it into Google. Oh, aster is a flower as well. How about that? So it's a fall blooming leafy stemmed leafy stemmed composite herbs. So that's also a flowering plant. So aster is a flower too, but I was too quick. I was too quick with the flowers. So I was thinking, like, if we did farmer, tractor, chicken, and barn, those are all things on a farm, right? Maybe. Yeah, seen on a farm. But these last bits, what's the relationship? What's the connection, if you will? WAN. What is a WAN? So this is pale or weak. Someone looks pale or weak. So pale. So that could be a color, I guess, maybe. Craven. Let's see what's going on with Craven. Oh, so, okay. So that's weak as well, right? So that's lacking in courage. So we got Craven, which is weak. We got yellow, which means a scared. We got wan, which is like pale or weak. What else is weak here? Yeah, I already did rose, so I'm screwed on colors. Yeah. Yeah, I was too quick. I was too quick with the first one. I shouldn't have done that. I'm learning how to play this game. I'm learning, but I'm just not there yet. But oh, let's try dust. I'm just going to see. Nope. Not even close. Usually I guess if you get 3 out of 4, it'll say that you're weak. Oh, chicken is weak. Oh, That chicken is on the farm. Oh. So, I have no idea. Can you undo your groups? I don't think I can undo it. Not that I'm... No. You can get rows in wrong order and have to start again. Oh, really? I did not know that. I did not know that. That I guess I could do it wrong. And, Oh, I'm asking. I have no idea. I think there's... You should be able to get it to work. But I don't know how this works. My friend showed it to me the other day. So, So let's see. There could be like sawdust. I have no idea. That's it. Shuffle. Okay, well, so you can hit shuffle, and what it does is it just moves it around so you could look at it differently. Life, yellow, dust. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we can just guess stuff, and then we will find out what it is. I've deselected all. I think the groups are good. We just need 2 more groups. It's too small. Okay, carpenter, sawdust, aster, yellow. Well, I'll try that. Carpenter, dust, aster, yellow. Nope. So we got 1 more, and since no one seems to get this, I'm just gonna try this. Wasn't that? Let's see what it was. Horror directors: Astor, Carpenter, Craven, Wan. Those are horror directors. And the last one was blank jacket. So a dust jacket, life jacket, sports jacket, and yellow jacket. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. So we did not solve it. We did not do great, but yeah, there you go. So I think you saw on the on the thumbnail, I put up the AI for some of the Congress people from last night, and that worked pretty well. I was actually not real happy with the results I got from AI. Has anyone used Midjourney or Leonardo or DALL-E 3 or whatever? I'm still learning how the thing works. I'm really learning how it works. 2 out of 4 is okay, yeah. But I'm learning how this works. I saw this one on the Marjorie Taylor Greene parody thing, and like, that's just perfect. MTG as the Statue of Liberty. But I don't know how to do that in AI yet. I think perhaps I need to pay for an account, and maybe that gets you better results than when you're just using the free account. I don't know. Has anyone used the AI to make fun images? Because I'm still trying to learn how that works. But I guess, let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we can take a quiz real quick. This is a trending quiz now. So it says, I pitted the scariest horror movies up against each other for the title of the scariest. So I guess we can check that out real quick. That shouldn't, that should just be a second here. So which is scarier, Get Out or Us? Tom, what is the black and blue fuzzy looking thing upper right of my screen? This right here? So this is a little fake tree that I have in my house, and it's not lit right because the little blue lights that I have, they have fans inside them, and it's, you know, all this stuff is like cheap Chinese stuff, and the fans are whirring, and I just have to keep hitting it until it stops making noise, and now I can't get the blue to illuminate the tree like I'd like. Let's see. I don't know. Is that lit up a little better? But anyway, that's a little fake tree that I have. But which is scarier, Get Out or Us? Anyone care about these? I'll go Us. I have no idea. Which is scarier, Smile or Midsommar? Well, just looking at that, I would go with Smile. But I don't think I've seen either of these movies either. Which is scarier, The Boogeyman or Candyman? Well, this is just dumb. This is a dumb quiz because I don't think I've seen any of these. Tom, don't you go through and check these out before you bring them on the show? No. No, I don't. I don't do that. So let's see if there's a different quiz that we can do real quick. Are you familiar with the term zaddy? Are you familiar with this term zaddy? I guess we can do that. Let's play a game of Smash or Pass with some of Hollywood's hottest zaddies. Yeah, we do fly by our seat of our pants around here. Exactly. So I'm looking here. Yeah, I quit watching scary movies about 30 years ago. Never been into scary movies. I did see Sleepy Hollow. I went with a bunch of buddies in business school. We went and saw that like the first week of business school, graduate school. And we're all sitting together, and the cat jumps through the rear window or whatever, and I went, "Ooh!" And my buddy Jim, for the entire next 2 years of business school, he would remind me that I did that. I'd be in class, right? We'd be in class and be slow or something. He'd be in the front. He'd turn, say, Tom. I'd be like, "What's up?" He'd be like. So yeah, never lived that down. But Smash or Pass? Matthew Lillard. I'm going to say pass. So most people said pass on Matthew Lillard. Are you familiar with what a zaddy is? Let's Urban Dictionary zaddy. Typically a guy who is older than you but sexy AF. Okay. Zaddy, a fine-ass man who is usually older than you. He takes care of you, treats you good, loves you right. Okay, such a zaddy. He could be my zaddy, all right. Handsome, fashionable, sexy man with swag. Okay. So that is a zaddy. Now we all know. Pedro Pascal, smash or pass? I guess they would say that Pedro Pascal would be a zaddy, don't you think? I don't know. I'll put smash. And yeah, looks like most people would say he's a zaddy. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Gotta be a pass, right? Yeah. Tobias is here, says, I feel dumber. I feel dumber after learning what a zaddy is. I know. I had to look up what a zaddy was. Actually, I've known what a zaddy is for a number of months, but some people said zaddy around me, and I was like, what are you saying? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. And I was like, zaddy, what's a zaddy? And they said, oh, you can go look it up. So I looked it up, and I guess it was a compliment. Yeah, we all just lost 10 IQ points. I get it, but that's what, we're all in this together. And I'm going to say pass on Lin-Manuel. Adam Driver, right? That, I guess he would have to qualify as a zaddy, don't you think? Oh. Apparently, I don't know what the young girls think. They all say pass. Okay. Now, here's Oscar Isaac. I don't even know who that is. So, I'll say pass. Chris Pine. Well, clearly. I mean, what kind of silly question is this? Chris Pine. We all know what they're going to say. It's all smash, right? Idris Elba, of course, very handsome man. Yeah, Big Daddy says, I like Adam Driver for some reason. I like him too for whatever reason. I don't know. Idris Elba, that's got to be a positive. Right? I think he wasn't he like most handsome man alive one year. I think he was people's most handsome man alive. So it's got to be a smash on that. John Stamos, probably the definition of a zaddy, right? I mean that's a good looking older gentleman. So we'll hit smash on that. But apparently the youngins are saying pass. Boy, if they're saying pass on John Stamos. Yeah, I'm smashing them all. I'm saying smash on everyone. But if all the youngins are saying pass on John Stamos, what hope do I have, right? Chris Maloney. You would assume that would have to be a smash, right? Chris Maloney? No! Wow, the youngsters apparently are not digging Chris Maloney. I'm shocked. I thought he was a handsome older guy. So, yeah. That's it. Okay. Well, how about that? Smash and pass I did not agree with, I guess, most of the... See, And let's see, who got the best? Was it Pedro Pascal? Oh, Chris Pine, I guess, did the best of all. But Chris Maloney, that's a good-looking, tall dude. What the heck? What the heck? You think that would be okay? But anyway, how's your Halloween going? Yeah, we're smashing all. I don't know who these people are. Guess I'll hang out under my rock some more. It is funny when you don't know what all the kids are talking about. It is funny. A zaddy is any male who say things like females who say things like zaddy think is sexy. What does the Z represent? I have no idea. I don't know. But I guess it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be referred to as a zaddy. Call me Big Zaddy. All right. Big Zaddy 5150. That's cool. Gen Z thinks he's a sexy daddy. Oh, sexy daddy. Sexy daddy. Zaddy. Okay. Sexy daddy. You know, it's funny. Here's a little something that I found amusing. You know, I do these dance fitness classes, and I listen to a lot of Latin music, and in a lot of reggaeton, right? They use mommy, right? Oh, she's so hot. Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy. And the girls would say, hey, poppy. Hey, poppy. And at first, it really caught me as like, that's really weird. Like, you want to call your girl mommy? Like, that's weird. I mean, why don't you just do what we do in English, which is we call them baby? And then I'm like, okay, maybe mommy's not so bad. Baby, if you think about it, that's pretty weird, right? So if you're calling, you know, the woman in your life mommy, and maybe she's the mommy of your kids, well, that, I don't know, kind of makes sense, right? She calls you daddy because you're the dad of her kids, perhaps, right? And then we say baby, hey baby. That's just plain weird. So then I got over it. So now I'm okay with in Spanish music, mommy and papi and all of that. It all sounds fine now when you put it in perspective. You know, when you put it in perspective like that. So calling your girl grandma is less creepy than mommy, which is less creepy than baby. Maybe that'll be the new one. You know, hey grandma, what's happening? Perhaps. Not mommy, it's mommy. Yeah. Mom would be mama, so they don't get mixed up in Spanish. Yeah, mommy, M-A-M-I. Yeah, hey mommy. But they it sounds like mommy when it's said. Yeah, they do sound the same. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting though. It's interesting that so many of those things are kind of universal in different languages. They use those same words for words of affection. You know, it's just kind of a universal thing. So that's cool. Let's see. What else is happening? I don't know. Oh man. So I did go to the dollar store. I did try to get some makeup, some clown makeup, because I wanted to recreate the clown meme. But they were out of all of the makeup. They were out of all the makeup. I went to 3 different stores, could not find any, cheap clown makeup. I guess you got to go the day before Halloween if you want to get something like that. So I'll just have to do it at some other time when it gets back in stock, or I can probably just order it off Amazon. But I just didn't have it for today. So yeah. Well, this is interesting news. This actually started today here in Portland, and I want to know your thoughts on this. It's the end of Halloween. It's the end of October. We've got a local radio station here that just started playing Christmas music. Yeah. They just started playing Christmas music today, and it will be playing Christmas music through the end of the year. Oh, yeah. October 31st. This is when it started. So that's crazy. This is a Portland radio station, 104.1 The Fish, has gone all Christmas music starting today. Says we want to get a head start on our favorite time of the year. With all going on in the world right now, we wanted to extend the Christmas spirit to everyone. Well, this was a contemporary Christian format channel that probably wasn't doing so good in the ratings. And perhaps going straight to Christmas music, maybe they can get on a lot of people's dial and start making some of that ad revenue. They might do a lot better than they did with their Christian themed channel. But to me, this is just wrong. This is just wrong. What do you think? Question: if the store only had black makeup left, do you buy it? I think you have to, right? Actually, I used to do, that's another real easy one, is you can just do the makeup from Dead Presidents. Do you remember that movie, Dead Presidents? It was black and white makeup on the face, and then you could just wear like a black turtleneck and a leather jacket because they were thieves, and they dressed up, and it was like big black around the eyes, and then white, and then black around the mouth. Not exactly blackface. The actors were actually black, but this was a way to disguise themselves. And that was a really cheap, low-effort Halloween costume that I've done in the past. Time to do a drive-by on that radio station, throw pumpkins. Exactly. Tobias says, I refuse to start getting used to any holiday until the previous holiday has passed. Yeah, we only have, we really shouldn't have any Christmas stuff up until after Thanksgiving. That's my opinion. To be fair, says Tobias is here, I still have never heard any Thanksgiving music that they could be playing in November. Why doesn't Thanksgiving music exist? There is any Thanksgiving music? Yeah. I think this would be the dream for any band, would be to come up with a Thanksgiving song, that was styled in a pop song about Thanksgiving, because you would be set. You would be absolutely set if you had the Thanksgiving song. Now, I think the one Thanksgiving song, right, you could think of like Last Waltz, right? That was around that's Thanksgiving. The Last Waltz concert would be Thanksgiving music, I believe. And also Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant. I think that would also be a good Thanksgiving song for sure. But yeah, I can't think of any kind of pop songs about Thanksgiving. You would think someone would do it. You think someone would do it. With everyone just trying to get attention these days, you would think. Creed, I said Creed is coming back. They're going to go on big North American tour. Creed seems like the band that could do a Thanksgiving song, right? With arms wide open, bring me the turkey. I don't know. But it seems like it could be done. Absolutely. Christmas music about thanks. Christian music about thanks. Oh, I'm sure that there's plenty of Christian music about thanks. I'm just thinking of specifically Thanksgiving themed kind of songs, you know, done by pop artists or whatever. I can't even think of any. But we should know this. Are there any Thanksgiving songs? Okay. Famous Thanksgiving songs. Well, there's a Thanksgiving song by Adam Sandler. Did not know that. Thanksgiving Day, Ray Davies. And that would be, Ray Davies is great. So I guess that'd be rock. I've never heard that song. The Kinks. But I've got plenty to be thankful for. Bing Crosby. Thanksgiving song by Mary Chapin Carpenter. Never heard that one either. Country Bumpkin by Cal Smith. Don't even know who that is. Young Pilgrim, The Shins. The Shins apparently have a song about Thanksgiving. Young Pilgrim. Do you know the Shins? The Shins are from here in Portland, and they're kind of a big deal. Indie rock band. Oh, I guess. Oh, you know what? My bad. The Shins are from Albuquerque. That's why I confused them, because I've lived in Albuquerque and in Portland. That's right. The Shins were from Albuquerque, and I think they moved up here. Yeah. Yes, and then they did, and they're based in Portland, Oregon. Okay. Very cool. So the Shins have one about Thanksgiving. Let's see. Gobble Gobble by Matthew West. Don't even know who he is. Apparently there's a band called Stretchy Pants by Carrie Underwood. Never have I heard of Stretchy Pants by Carrie Underwood, but apparently that also is a Thanksgiving song. So I don't know. There's Thanksgiving Prayer by Johnny Cash. Well, whatever. That's all we got for that. I call this time of year the 3G season: gluttony, greed, and glitz. Well, there's definitely gluttony. There is greed, and there's a bit of glitz. That's for sure. So it's not a Thanksgiving song if it doesn't mention turkey, in my opinion, says Tobias. I kind of agree. You gotta mention turkey. You gotta mention turkey. Stretchy pants for when you eat too much. Exactly. That's that is kind of funny. Although it's like, I don't want to hear Carrie Underwood sing about. Well, I don't want to hear anyone talk about stretchy pants. Let's be clear. But there's something about like a really, attractive woman saying, "Got to get my stretchy pants." I'm eating so much. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. But so that was that. So I'm guessing by the non-response on the AI that none of you are masters of using AI to make funny graphics or memes with. So that's okay. I will have to reach out to some other people to find out exactly how to do a better job on that. I have a friend that's really good at it, but he's kind of flaky. And I was hoping that he would help me today with the AI stuff, but he was busy, apparently. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do on that? I vaguely remember Charlie Brown Thanksgiving songs. Were there Charlie Brown Thanksgiving songs? I do remember they had some, just kind of like low-key jazz stuff for the Thanksgiving special, but I don't remember if there were any songs or not. Hey, sexy women can have distended bellies too. Okay, that's true. That's true. It's just I don't really want to hear about it. There's a lot I don't want to hear about. So there is that. Lastly, I wanted to talk about, tomorrow is Big Idea Wednesday. And I tell you, one of the coolest things that I've done in the last number of years is this idea of Big Idea Wednesday. Because what it does is I just keep looking at pop psychology and like what's new in pop psychology, big ideas, different ideas. And I've read so much and I've learned so much about it just for making, these videos. It's really changed the way that I've looked at things. It's really made me become so aware of cognitive biases, about how we may think of things wrong, how we don't have things in the right perspective. And there's just something about if you're constantly trying to learn about something that there's really something there. Because now I feel like I know all the cognitive biases. I could probably, write a book on 100 different cognitive biases, how to identify them, how to combat them. It would be interesting to be able to, and sometimes when I'm watching a video of someone, I just start calling out the errors that they're making, the logical errors that they're making. The problem is that sometimes people do. I think I have some allergies right now because my eyes are just itching. The problem is that some people that some people use so many. Often they will have more than one in a sentence, and it makes it very difficult. Excuse me. Very difficult to, it'd be a really hard video to do if someone is making so many of them. I think I need to take some allergy pills. I'm not allergic to the eggnog. No, I'm not. So, Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks? Well, wow. So he has a new book out. He's actually pretending to run for president. He's not really running for president because he wasn't born in the U.S. He's not legal to even run. And wow. I don't know what to do. And he ran for Congress a couple years ago and got destroyed. He got absolutely destroyed. So he has no chance at running for political office. He just doesn't. But he put out a book about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And you try reading this book. Justice is Coming is the name of the book. And I think I made it about 4 chapters in. But every sentence is just a lie and is just a logical fallacy and is just a poor interpretation of something. It's so much that it would, you can't fact check this book because there are so many errors in it. It would be impossible to even get through a paragraph because you would have 50 notations in it as to all of the errors. It's so chock full of errors that it's impossible. But one of the things that I think the book would one of the things that I think the book would be good for is you could get the book to teach people how to make the worst argument in the history of mankind, because that's what he does. And the thing is, like, I might actually even agree with some of the goals that Cenk Uygur has. We might agree on some things, not all, clearly not all. But yeah, about cognitive biases, I'm surprised how established people think scientific theories are. Things like the Big Bang don't make sense to me, and dark matter is basically made up math placeholder. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is placeholders. A lot of this stuff is just made up, and there's no basis for it whatsoever. Don't get me started on string theory. Schrodinger's cat is just stupid, is just dumb. The concept is interesting, but the thing about Schrodinger's cat that bothers me is they say the act of opening the box is what kills the cat. And it's like, no. Opening the box, you find out whether the cat is alive or dead, right? But the act of opening the box is not killing the cat. And they say, no, that's the thing that causes it. I'm like, ah. But yeah, they really, yeah, Cenk really does have a frazzled brain. But as an example, right, I like the idea of Medicare for all. I kind of do think that I think the country would be better as if everyone could at least count on some kind of health care, right? And he just makes all the worst arguments for it whatsoever. Just like he's the least persuasive person I think I've ever seen. I would love to see an argument for closing the border in favor of universal health care, right? Because the way that it works is, you know, perhaps we have enough money to provide basic health care for everyone. And I don't think that necessarily all healthcare, I'm not saying it should be free, but it should be available to all people. So maybe on some kind of sliding scale when people are poor, right? And it doesn't mean that it's free, but maybe if you're broke, maybe the doctor would cost you $20 or something like that. But it has to be something, right? Because anything that is free, people abuse, right? So you want to have it cost something. But do you think we're ever going to get universal health care if a couple million people enter the southern border every single year to become citizens, right? That Joe Biden's going to become citizens or whatever? We're never going to get it. We're never going to get it. If you're in favor of, Medicare for all, you should be for closing the border. It just makes sense. You can be for one or the other. But, yeah, Cenk sounded pretty extreme on Timcast. I tell you what, I got a problem with Timcast. Bless his heart. I did a thing on it like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, where he just read the headline and didn't even read the story. And the headline was wrong. And so he misled all the people watching his show because he didn't bother reading the article. And, that one video where he talked about RFK Jr. supporting reparations, okay? Spoiler, it's not what you think. RFK Jr. was in favor of investing in things that may help black-owned businesses, but that's not direct cash payments to people based on race, okay? But the headline was very inflammatory, and Timcast just read the headline and just goes, screw him. And he had more views on that one video where he didn't lie. He was just stupid and he didn't read. But he had more views on that video than I get in an entire year, right? So Yeah. That's the issue that I have with him. I mean, he works hard and everything, but he's not very intellectually curious, and so that's not really exciting to me. Medi-Cal expansion provides 286,000 illegal immigrants with comprehensive health care, sort of the opposite of your idea of preventing illegal immigration. Well, I'm sure if someone can get rich off of illegal immigration, then we're going to have more of it. It's all about incentives. So if people, it's like here in Portland, there are lots of people making a lot of money off the homeless, right? And there's a lot of consultants and people running these organizations making six figures consulting on homelessness. Well, if that's the case, we're probably going to have lots of homeless because these people need their six-figure salaries. So that's just kind of how it goes. Anyway, that's about all I have. I think I'm just going to have to take some allergy medicine because I just want to keep sneezing and scratching my eyes out. I don't think I can do that much longer. So anyway, I will be back. I will find a big idea for you tomorrow, and it's going to be a good one. I haven't found it yet. That's what I'm going to do now. But it's going to be a good one. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow, noon on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast for the Coffee and Nuance show for Big Idea Wednesday. Until then, I'll have a glorious night. Peace.